All right, time to close things out with a lock and a dog. Scott, you're the top square here on our YouTube layout. What do you got? What's a lock and a dog for this?
Sure are.
Sure. For this lock, I'm going to go with the Knicks team total over in this game. I'm going to dare Indiana to stop somebody because I don't think they can.
Yeah.
So I know that they look good defensively in the final game against Milwaukee. I'm not sure if that was good defense or the Bucks just bricked every shot in that game. But the point is, Indiana has been a mess defensively the entire series. They can't rebound the ball. They foul all the time. There's a lot of ways to get there. Brunson missed a quarter, and the Knicks still scored 130 points. Once again, he missed one quarter. They still scored 130.
Yeah.
So
insane.
if I'm looking for a team total in this spot for the Knicks, do I think they get to 120? Maybe not. But I do think at the end of the day, if I'm picking them to hang in there to potentially win this game, a big reason for that is the Indiana's inability to actually stop anybody. And I do think Indiana, based on how the first two games have gone, they want to play fast. They've been competitive in these games going super up tempo. The total's around 225.5. So if you're looking at the potential total for the Knicks, that's around 114.5, give or take. Maybe a little bit less than that, but 113.5, 114.5. Sure. Give me the team total over for the Knicks. I'll dare Indiana to show any resemblance of defense. I don't think they can.
Fair enough. Well, I thought you were going to jump in there, Ryan.
Well, I was going to pile on by you. You can just, I mean, the fuck the Pacers specials, just Knicks money line. Knicks money line happily. I mean, I was debating.
So you got Knicks money line.
Debating if I make that as a lock.
That's a bold play.
Because it's smaller than my other play, which is OKC -11 plus 220.
Ooh, okay.
Which one would you make the lock, and which one would you make the dog?
You know what? I'm gonna co-sign your dog. I like Oklahoma City -11 plus 220. I'm gonna make that my dog.
It's a good dog.
And for my lock, give me Boston first half. I mean, I really like -8.5. I don't know. I'll do Boston first half team total over 58.5 for my lock, and then the dog. I'm gonna co-sign the OKC -11 plus 220. I think Mavs could pack it in, and then especially if Luka's dealing with that knee ankle thing, I could see them wanting to get some rest late if it's flaring up. So that's what I got for my lock. Boston's just a machine in the first half. They're gonna come out swinging again. And I think they're going to put up a ton of points against this Cavs defense early, often. Terrell, what do you like? Lock and a dog?
Lock OKC -5. I think this is the better team. I think Luka's compromised. There's not enough options on the Mavericks. In turn, a little bit of reverse correlation. Give me Daniel Gafford double at plus 320.
Yes.
He's had 2 straight doubles against this team. 2 games before that, he had 9 rebounds. He's been close in the first 2, and then the 2 recently, he's gotten the double. Plus 320 just feels like an insane price for somebody who's clearly shown they've done it, and they just did it in the series the game before. I'll take them to do it again.
By the way, I realize I also forgot to give out a dog, so I'll take the Thunder minus a 9.5 at plus 164.
Ooh, okay.
So the plot thickens here. Michael Jordan owns a NASCAR team where Bubba Wallace drives. He's really tight with Raji Caruth, who is Anthony Edwards' half brother. Caruth's dad is a professor at Howard.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Ray Caruth. That would have been a crazy term.
But like this guy's out there, and no one's like, hey, this is like clearly Anthony Edwards' dad. No, they're still saying it's Michael Jordan, who, by the way, is buddies or owns a team where the driver's tight with the half brother of Anthony Edwards.
So just to ask, do you have like a full poster board with the strings to attach all the people together for this one?
Yeah, we need like a Charlie from Always Sunny.
Yeah.
I would say that the second you start to look into Michael Jordan, there's just more questions than answers.
So a follow-up question: are you selling your Jimmy Butler Michael Jordan stock and buying Michael Jordan stock, or do they both exist?
They're different phases of his career.
Okay, I'm just asking. Cool. All right.
They both do appear to have a certain dog blood type that we don't see often in the NBA. I mean, especially in today's NBA, for Anthony, for this to be happening. and for people to just casually notice that he looks a lot. Which, by the way, the side-by-side pictures are very. I mean, I
They
feel
always
like
make him look.
I feel like it's
I'm
a
trying to
little
say
bit.
you.
Well, no, but you ever see those pictures where people are like, "Oh, look, this married couple looks like each other too." It's like it's an optical illusion thing. It's very silly. Although I will continue to repost them. Yeah, I don't know. The Jimmy Butler, they have a dog in him. Where does the dog gene come from? Not having Michael Jordan as their father. How did Michael Jordan's actual son or sons turn out to be so bad at basketball?
Yeah, the ones that are officially his are the worst ones at basketball. I'm sure this is
well.
What do you mean?
I've heard that his son gives buckets.
Really?
I've heard his son has given buckets in the gym to some. They've said that he's not a guy you want to just get in the open gym with.
I was gonna say, I think he means based in college. Jordan's
Yeah.
kids didn't really do anything in college. I think
Yeah.
that's kind of
That's
the
what
point.
I mean. They you know, I don't know. It's just a very fascinating story. Michael Jordan, he's done a lot of things that make you wonder. That's all I'm saying.
It's just it's just a hobby.
His
of
kids
mine.
were great.
Do your own homework. You know, do your own research.
I thought Jimmy Butler was great at Marquette, by the way.
I will say this: the key to perpetuate for spreading any sort of false information is just at the very end, just say do your own research. Because that most people will be like, yeah, all right, he's bluffing, all right, or I'm not gonna check him. He told me to go check him. I mean, that means he's pretty confident. He's probably right. So just every time you're saying, just finish with, hey, if you want to do your own research.
Okay, so why do you have a tinfoil thing right by you? How does that happen?
He's got the tinfoil hat.
But
How
why
did
do you
that
have
work
that
out?
near your
It's a
recording
pie
setup?
tin.
Like what
had
that
props.
happen?
You guys, I've been on this show since what 2020.
Yeah.
I have props ready at any given time, anytime.
I've said too much.
Kramer, you said everything except your official lock and dog.
Yeah.
What do you got?
Nick's lock plus
Okay.
200. Dog OKC minus 11 plus 220. Sorry, some of us like to go big.
Easy enough. Yes, I'm with you on the OKC minus 11. What could go wrong?